Hey, this is a short e-blast of sorts, just to Vestry members. I noticed Carolyn's extensive and well-written email about all that's going on in Christmas season. And I just want to bring to mind a couple things. One, the purpose of all that we're doing here, well, first of all, is to give glory to God. That's what we do. That's who we are. Just like this lady up here, we want to give glory to God in all that we do. Secondly, we're rebuilding the fabric of our community. So, as you know, when we become Christians, we're not just individual peoples worried about our souls going to heaven. We become part of a people. And that has been one of the hardest parts for us as a church during COVID, is how do you establish community? Third, what you see in these events are ways to glorify God, but some of these events are just standout mission-focused activities. It's not often that you get a chance to invite like the whole town of Simsbury to come to your church. And so this is the reason we're putting so much time and energy into Christmas in Tarryville isn't just because, you know, we're trying to get Tarryville to be another place in Connecticut where they're making a Christmas movie, because I guess there's 3 going on right now. But it's opportunities to build relationships with our neighbors. And so our neighbors right now are saying, we're happy that you have a nice Christmas, that you have a nice church service. But how do we build relationships where, you know, we invite them in to be part of the community? Well, part of it is we just reflect of the joy and the goodness of God and the fabric of the community in events like Christmas in Tarryville. So a couple of these events coming up. There's one, we have the tree lighting tomorrow. And then we have on the 4th, just call your attention to, we put the crush together. That's usually the same crew of guys that does that. They've done it like 50 times. They know how to do that. But the big one on the 4th really is going to be just hosting this Christmas in Tarryville. So there are so many different jobs. Some of them don't even have descriptions. Just being there so that when the people that are running stations need some help, you can be available to them. It's also being there and asking this question: where is God at work in this group of people that I'm seeing happen to them? And it's being there as you're a host, you're part of the community that's welcoming people. So as Vestry members, so you know that you're called to to help lead. And so I'm asking every Vestry person to take a look at the schedule and to begin signing up. Where can I come for an hour? Where can I come for 2 hours? Where can I come for however long I might have? You don't have to be an amazing person with amazing skills and gifts. Just being there and being ready to help and pitch in and serve is all we're really asking for. So please take a look at these events coming up. Included in that is Jane Kingston's burial service. And so Jane has some family members coming from a couple local and some folks from far and wide. And burial services are always community events. The days before COVID, when you could have unlimited numbers of people, the understanding has always been that whenever someone from the church parishes died, that it's a community burial, not just her best friends or people that knew her best. It's the community, because that's part of who we are. So for Jane Kingston's, although we may not be able to do the unlimited numbers, we certainly could use some help simply in guiding people in and getting them situated in the church, making sure that we're following some of the, the COVID stuff that we have to go through, and just being present. I did a funeral here a number of years back. It was my first funeral in the church building itself. And it was for a person who used to go to our church and had not been there for some time. And the place was packed, but there were only about 10, 12 people that actually from the church who were there. It's really tough to run those events because nobody knows when to sing or how to run stuff. So your presence as part of the church community is more than just serving. We need that, but it's also a statement about the kind of community we have. Jane was part of our community, and she served in a variety of ways. She sang in the choir long before she was in the CWT. She sang in the choir. It was at Bible studies, small groups, So Jane was as an active member here, and as an active member, we come out to pray for the whole family and to be present at the time that we do this burial. So Sunday at 2, I'm asking some of you to come out for that. Some vestry members to show up and just to serve, just to be there. It's like an hour and 20 minutes tops on Sunday afternoon, asking you to come out and to help serve in that. And so if you'll see the regular e-blast where I'm asking people to just give me a text. If you can come and just serve as an usher, and we will show you everything you need to do. It's a one-time ushering event for you. If you can come, just send me a text, say, I'm coming. So let me know you're coming, and that'll be great. And then we can take some of the weight off some of the other folks that are kind of carrying most of the weight for some of these events. Okay, just wanted to give you some explanations about that, and to really to invite you as part of the leadership of the church to come out and be a part of all this. Thanks.